Hey, we're talking real estate now. Joining us live via Zoom in Tucson, Arizona is real estate agent Jessica Sanchez. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Hello, Austin. Well, thank you for having me.
My pleasure. So we're doing something kind of different today. You know, a lot of our guests are from the Central Valley, but I had this idea to kind of connect with somebody from a nearby state. Obviously, Arizona is close to us, not right around the corner, but close. And I want to talk a little bit about, maybe people are going to be eventually retiring to Arizona, or they have a new job and they need to relocate to your state, and more specifically to the Tucson area. So I thought we could kind of talk a little bit about that today and get some insight on that. So first off, how long have you been in real estate now?
I've been in real estate since 2002, so it'll be 19 years. I'm currently with Realty Executives Arizona Territory. It's my brokerage, and I love it. I know Tucson like the back of my hand.
Tucson's a cool city. It's about the same size as Fresno, right? Around 500,000 people.
Yes, but then we also have surrounding areas such as Vail, Arizona, Marana, and Sahuarita. So that county is called Pima County. We're in Pima County, and we're over 1 million now.
Interesting. Okay, wow. But yeah, I have some friends that live there, and they really love it. Now, here's the question real quick. How hot is it there today?
You know, we're in the 90s.
Wow.
Weather is starting to it's cooling off. And this is the best time of year for Arizona, let me tell you, because we have, the people that come from out of state.
Yeah.
When cold areas, they love to visit during this time.
Yeah, these are like the next 6 months will be the best for you guys.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about what it's like going from the Central Valley to Tucson.
Well, I'm born and raised in Hanford, California.
Right.
So it's dear to my heart. I have family there still. And so I was a teenager when we moved. So, it was a different time for me. So I've been in Tucson now for over 30 years. Okay. Like I said, like the back of my hand. Yeah.
Yeah. Hanford's probably grown a lot too in 30 years.
Yes. There's like 3 high schools now.
Right.
And I try to visit once a year at least.
Awesome. You still have family out here then, huh?
Oh yeah. It's dear to my heart.
Yeah,
yes.
Like
I love it, actually.
Your first home and now second home. Talk a little bit about the market in Arizona right now.
Oh, wow. As we all know, we're in a very aggressive seller's market across the nation, but we're one of the top 3 states, such as Florida, Texas, and Arizona, that have been hit the most with values. So it's excellent for sellers, and it's been challenging for buyers, and that's been everywhere, so there's no news there. But we have had a 24% increase since last year in values. And our inventory is not the healthiest, has it been before. But right now, currently, we have about 3,543 active listings as we speak. And last year we had, what did we have last year? 4,139.
Wow.
So because of the lower inventory, it really does drive prices up. And then we have, the rates are still at historic lows. So right there, that's another reason why our market is definitely active.
Did you ever see yourself dealing with something like this? I mean, you've been in the industry for a long time. This is just crazy, right?
I've never seen anything like this in the 19 years I've been doing real estate. I was even, I actually was when we had the recession. I mean, I was involved in that too. And even then we had a healthy inventory of over 7,000 properties.
Wow.
But now, because of the historic, low rates, and then also the low inventory is what's happening here, is why the values have gone up so much.
Yeah, it's the perfect storm. Tell me a little bit about some tips for people wanting to relocate to Arizona.
Okay, great. Yeah, that's a great question, because there is a process to it, but it's Very easy. The first thing you want to do is definitely contract a realtor, and you want to start about 6 months. Give yourself a good 6 months to that way you're not rushed, or at least 3 months, but 6 months is the perfect number. You want to start with trying to find a realtor by looking up, doing your own research, your own due diligence, check their reviews, interview them if you need to. You could do it via Zoom or over the phone. Another great way to find a realtor is through your preferred and trusted realtor locally. They can find you a realtor as well, as a referral. And because we're all members of the National Association of Realtors. So there's a huge database that we can look from. So that's the best way to find a realtor. And then you also want to do your research, do your due diligence before you go. There's great websites you can check, like Urban Institute and American Fact Finder. Those are great places to find out about economic stability, employment potential, weather, local crime rate, anything like that. And the best way also is to contact the local Chamber of Commerce and ask for a free information package. And your realtor can assist you with all that as well.
All right. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Well, then, again, it takes you about 6 months because,
Okay.
you're full of anxiety. You're about to move a different state, change jobs and all of that. Another thing is you want to also check with your employer if they offer a relocation specialist or a relocation, like the company you work for, if they offer any incentives or anything like that, or the new company you're going to be working for. A lot of times the companies have that. It's very crucial you have one because then they're going to set you up with a moving company, a packing company, anything like that. And sometimes it's included in your new employment incentives. Or ask your realtor. Your realtor, again, the brokers have affiliates that we have, trusted affiliates that we would, refer you to as well. So that's one way. And then, of course, you want to take a trip before you go, if you can. You want to capture the vibe of the area you're going to be moving into. Just breathe the air, check out the communities, just make sure that, this is the place where you want to live. Because you're going to be investing big money. So you want to make sure you and your kids, if any, are going to be, in a comfortable situation. And then, of course, your realtor will ensure that you have reputable contractors for inspections and all of that, and title companies. And one thing I do want to say, I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, but we have a lot of fraud right now going on with people trying to, like, scammers. So you have to be careful when you wire money and do any of that, any type of conversations you have dealing with money. There are scammers out there. And so you want to make sure that the companies you're using are using encrypted emails. So that's just another tip out there that I'd like to share.
You are taking new clients. What's the best way to get in touch?
Absolutely. You can contact me through Instagram. It's Jessica Sanchez _real estate, or you can also contact me directly at 520-975-3133.
Perfect. Jessica, thank you so much for the insight today. I appreciate your time.
My pleasure, Austin. You have a great day.
All right, you too. I'm Austin Reed. Thanks for joining us here on Central Valley Talk. We'll be back in a few minutes with more guests, so stay with us.